Welcome back, everyone, to episode 8 of DNM Cast. We're getting very close to the end of season 1 and nearing the start of season 2, which comes with an exciting rebrand. Thought we'd throw that out there.
I'm excited for the rebrand. I think everyone's going to be looking forward to it.
It's good that we had like 10 by ourselves. Like we organise everything.
Yeah.
Now that we have someone else behind the scenes, it's going to be.
I know. No, it's good. I think we've been getting a lot of extrinsic help, which has been nice. We've needed it. At the start, it was just us, and I think we were lost, and we've had a lot of guidance and support. So we really appreciate that from everyone involved. So
otherwise, I think the episodes get a little bit too rogue. So yeah,
like episode 1. Did you expect us to be in the situations we are in now? Like,
no, and we wouldn't be without like everyone's support and the guidance we've had from everyone involved. So.
I know it's changed pretty quickly for everything. Just straight away off the bat, I mean, everything's changed. So we're definitely enjoying it and we want to keep going. So I want to say thanks to everyone supporting on the TikTok and Instagrams, everyone that's supporting us with nice comments. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, everyone who like goes to bat for us in the comments, we do see it. We do appreciate it. And yeah, it doesn't go unnoticed. Like everyone who like sees a hate comment and feels a need to like defend us, we really appreciate it. We don't condone some of the things you guys say.
We appreciate it nevertheless.
No, sweet. We'll get straight into it. We've got an internal episode this week, in case you couldn't tell, with hopefully a big guest next week. So get excited for that.
Our sponsor for today is Sea-Free Capital. And normally the sponsors, they want us to say something, promote their business, but he's got one thing to say.
What is it?
Fuck the haters.
Hey, did he? Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Shout out. No, the bloke who runs that, Seamus, he's an awesome bloke. He's the perfect epitome of you'll never meet a hater anymore. He's doing bits more than us at the moment. He's our biggest supporter. So it speaks volumes to him. And yeah, when we asked him what he wanted us to say for him, he just said, fuck the haters.
So, and if you have a problem with that, go follow him on Instagram at Sea-Free Capital.
Yeah, send him a message if you got a problem with that.
If you got a problem with that, send him. And by all means, fuck the haters. I mean, talking about our schooling experiences, did you enjoy school?
Yeah, I enjoyed school.
See, I was in the opposite. I absolutely hated school. Did you enjoy school, Tommy?
I enjoyed school, yeah. Overall, yeah. I think so. Everyone hates school. Like, no one likes going because of the learning shit, but I think, I overall enjoyed school.
Why didn't you like it?
I'm not too sure why I didn't like it. I hated being told what to do, and I feel like I wasn't very connected with the subjects that I was doing, so I wasn't very interested in the subjects.
Was it more like academically you didn't like it?
I think sometimes I could be academically challenged.
Yeah.
So I definitely think I struggled. I think I definitely struggled at school a little bit. I was really just played footy there, and everything else I just didn't really click as much. I probably didn't click with the people there as much as I would have liked to. So I just kind of went about my business and did my own thing, really. But that kind of probably led to me not being at school very often.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really enjoy school if you don't have a good core friendship group.
No, definitely. Yeah. No, I definitely had friends, but I just didn't enjoy the academic sides of it and learning and all those things. I just felt like I could do better things in my time.
Looking back, like it's easier said than done. When I was in year 10, 11, 12, people would say like, oh, whilst you're in school, enjoy it. Like you take advantage of it. And people listening, like if you're in year 10, 11, 12 or however old or whatever year, enjoy it, because once you get out of it, you're paying for your own shit.
Definitely don't take it for granted in the sense of you go to school, everything's sorted for you. People are telling you what to do. Like there's a lot of structure and almost you just know what's going to happen. But when you leave, you don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know what's going on.
It's a real shock.
Because I feel like when you are 16, 17, 18, no one really expects you to be doing anything. Like, oh, you're at school, you're still learning. That's just normal to be at school. Yeah. But when you're 19, 20, I feel like there's so much pressure on you to go to uni, have a job or have some sort of goals or something you're striving towards, which is so hard because when you're at school, you're kind of just going through the motions and for me, I didn't have really any plans after school. So you're kind of just going through the motions. Then you finish school and everyone's like, what are you doing? Where are you going to go? What uni are you going to? What are you going to do for work? What does your future look like? Which is so daunting for so many people.
I don't like I think the whole education system's a bit outdated, but that's a separate conversation. But I think the expectation almost on 18 year olds to plan out their life at 17 or 18 is just ridiculous. I think that definitely needs to be looked at again. And I think especially Australian education system needs a revamp. And just to be updated with the current times. Sorry.
He always has notifications on. We'll be there. Bing.
How do you change it? Who changes it?
I just think the whole schooling concept is outdated in terms of like the 6 hours a day. It's like we all see the importance of school, and like everyone, like we advocate strongly everyone going to school, and like whether it be an apprentice or uni after school, do that as well. But like I think the whole system needs a update to kind of reflect how the modern workplace is, because that's what school's preparing you for.
Yeah.
And just kind of, if school can be a reflection of the modern workplace, then I think that's a more appropriate.
I know at school you do have a lot of support, and there is systems in place where you can go like career counselors and whatnot. But I do feel like after school, you kind of just like pushed out and you're just kind of left out there, and you sometimes you've had so much guidance in your life, and now you have nothing, and you're kind of just like roaming, and you're not too sure what pathway to go. So I definitely think that can be a challenge as well.
That's also a good segue to the next point we had down, which is you're almost pushed into an expectation, or like to go with the grain and either go to uni, go have an apprenticeship. Those are like the expectations. But going against the grain and pursuing something like that's a bit different in the sense of maybe starting a podcast or like making TikToks and like YouTube videos, trying to find revenue through there.
Definitely. And
the societal reaction to that. Yeah. So like, how is that perceived? It's not the most positive we found, definitely.
We have found that going against the grain, people aren't as supportive of that.
I think in Australia, that's the case. Australia has a very extremely toxic culture in that sense of like tearing people down who are just trying to do something different, or like tearing successful people down just out of pure jealousy. Yeah. I think that's a problem and going against the grain isn't celebrated. It's kind of almost like people look at it with disgust.
So it's almost frowned upon if you are doing something different.
Yeah.
So, and it shouldn't be that way. I think it should be supported by every sense. And I think it's the foundation of the like problem comes from jealousy of people who can't be in that situation, who want to be in that situation, who tear down people who are in that situation. So it's like,
and like that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to normalize it, I guess. Like us speaking about it.
And if we have to be the scapegoats for copying all the like negative attention and like persisting and showing like that's not going to stop us, to show like some kid who wants to be the same that you know it's not going to stop you either, then so be it. Like that's what we want to do as well. Yeah. So I think it's definitely an issue in Australia that will only come with consensus of societal change.
Yeah,
definitely. That's definitely just touching that point where people are giving us negative attention, but that isn't going to stop us from doing what we want to do. And we're going to continue to do this. We thank you, everyone at home who's supporting us off the camera, in the comments. We really appreciate it.
That's also another good segue, talking about people tearing us down, about how almost disappointing it is. First of all, I think there's 2 points here. So we'll start with disappointing to hear it from people that you know. I think, and you rarely hear it directly from them. You hear it from other people telling you that this person said that.
Yeah, I had a message this morning. It was on someone's story saying, "Hey, it's Luke Bailey here from DNM," and they were just like spitting some sort of abuse, but it was just like random people pretending that I'm messaging like people to get guests on, and it was a bit random. But we just have so many people out there that behind your back, not to your face, but like to tear you down or like to give you negative attention.
I had one recently where it's like this girl I used to talk to. She messaged me like probably weeks ago saying, "Oh, like I'm really proud of you, the potty, like putting yourself out there, like keep going." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. Like wouldn't expect that from you." Sure enough, another week later, another person comes to me and says the same person was saying horrible things about me, really, and just like. I don't know. I think I've definitely learned doing this now for 2 months. You just got to block those people, and
like we go out and we get like no hate, which is great. But like,
not anymore. Yeah, in person, none.
And like it's probably true, but all the guys are coming up to us, dabbing us up, saying love the potty. But like, do you reckon they're the people that like
behind the back they go, "Oh, I saw those DNM boys. Oh, they're such idiots. Like I nearly bashed them," and they like they're dapping us up. Like
all of them dab us up and all that, and we love it. Like we think they're sick blokes, but you know, like you never know. Like they could be the ones. Even
you can just tell us because they're hyping each other up in their group before they come over. They all come over. So I love the potty boys. Keep going.
Yeah.
Then you like look at them as they walk off, and they're like laughing at each other and shit. It's just like, you know, I get like. Boys in groups don't mix well. I think that brings up the real toxic masculinity. It's the highest form of flattery, really. Like that someone once like has first of all noticed you. That's a form of flattery. Second of all, like they're going out of their way to like have an impact on you, or like trying to like ruffle your feathers a little bit, or like try to rattle you.
Yeah,
because that's all they want is be like when they get home, be like, "Oh, we pissed off the DNM boys. Like we nearly got in a fight with them." Like they want that, which is such a strange thing.
And just prefacing this as well, like we're not talking like we're like. This is us bragging about our situation. Like this is trying to help people who are either wanting to be in this situation where they're doing something different and copying a bit of backlash from it, and how to like almost deal with it from what we've learned. Because like we've had every situation thrown at us under the sun, and we're not perfect. We've learnt through experiencing them, and these are just some of the lessons that we've learned. But like, I think to summarize it, like the best thing to do is just give them nothing.
Yeah.
Like, especially
going forward, I think that's easy.
But saying that there's equal mix of people, like especially girls, who come up to us and say like, we really love the potty. Like, this is my part of my weekly routine now. Like, that is like
that's
priceless.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we really love that.
The female audience seems to support us a lot more because they are mature and they do understand that boys taking the piss, it's just kind of like their culture, they're immature, and that's kind of what they do.
Yeah. So then I think it's just, a bit of rattling when you see shit start like hating.
It threw Tommy off a little.
I was like, wait, what? Like, are you like, is this your boyfriend on your phone or something?
I'm still like gullible. I still carry that. And I just think they really like us.
Yeah, someone says this is fire. Diezel goes, oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so this is as we thought, a fan favorite. Diezel, all right, we didn't introduce this properly last time. Diezel has full control of the next 5 minutes, and he's surprised us with an outfit. And the story that he tells, he's kept it away from us for the last week. So this is all genuine reactions. Diezel has control of this full segment, which is some would argue dangerous, but yeah, I'll throw it over to Diezel.
Who allowed this, can we say?
What's going on? Brace yourselves because this is fucked up, and I don't know if this will make it. Tommy will be the judge of that. This is so bad. All right, I'll get to the point. So my dad, just to clarify, my parents and my family are really normalized people. Like, we're normal family and we just have fun, but we just do too much fucked up shit. Anyways, my dad, he works a lot. He works a lot, and he has to travel sometimes like far distances. So he was working like Ballarat or something, I think it was. And it was, like a 2-hour drive home. Anyways, he had to pick us up from football. Me and Phoenix had a football session training, and before we had our licenses, he'd usually pick us up.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for a while, and we were obviously dehydrated because we didn't bring our water bottles to training.
Yeah.
We get in the car, and my dad has a van. So we're like all bunched up at the front. And Phoenix like looks at this yellow Powerade, and he's like, thanks, Dad. Dad usually brought us like a lot of treats, like chocolates and like all that. We were chubby when we were younger. So thanks, Dad. He'd get us a lot of drinks. Like, anyways, we saw a yellow Powerade. We're like, sick, Dad's got us a yellow Powerade. Anyways, Phoenix goes to reach for the Powerade. He's like, Dad, can I have some Powerade?
Yeah.
Dad's like, I wouldn't. Like, very deep, soft, I wouldn't. And I'm like, I'm like, what? I'm like, what? And then Pete's like, what'd you do to it? He's like, pissed in it. And I'm like, no, he hasn't. I'm like, Phoenix, he hasn't pissed in it. And Dad's like, go for it. And Phoenix like, you're talking shit. Opens the bottle, which is like fine. Like, it looked yellow. Like, it was a fucking yellow Powerade. Oh my. Phoenix grabs the bottle and fucking takes this huge gulp.
Ew! Oh my God.
The worst part, that's not the worst part. He looks at me with this face. I'll try to do the face. He's like, like spits it all over my face. And I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck? And my dad is fucking pissing himself laughing, driving, and Phoenix is just like, what the fuck? Like, just fucking grabbing all the shit out of his mouth, like in disgust. And I'm just like, what the fuck, screaming.
Oh my God.
I'm not lying.
Bro.
Like, I keep like,
Is that a true story?
I swear to God, like on everything. It's so fucking
What
gross.
the actual fuck?
And my dad's just lost it. Mind you, Dad has a bad bladder. He's driving home and he pisses in bottles because he doesn't want to pull.
Everything you fucking bring up is just so weird from your family.
Oh, it's so fucking
That
gross.
is the single grossest story
It's like the
I've ever
Looney
heard.
Tunes. Like, you've always just got a new story.
Yeah. Those funny messed up stories.
I'm pretty proud of that story.
All right. Yeah, wow. All right. Well, that'll be hard to top. So that was
wow.
Diesel's diary. Stay tuned for next week.
Yep, stay tuned. Oh my gosh.
So, leading into the next segment, we have an extended version of Big Brother advice. We put on our socials requesting some questions or like a bit more broad Big Brother advice. I feel like it's been very relationship based, which we have 1 or 2 relationship based today, but I think we're going to do a lot more just generalized advice on like a range of things, which you'll see soon. So, Luke, do you want to kick it off with your...
This is my favorite segment. Some of the stories that I got sent in were absolutely crazy. I had to choose, but These are two of the better ones, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with this one. DNM, help me. What do I do? I have to go to my auntie's house for afternoon tea. However, last Wednesday, she sent me a message saying she was feeling unwell. I thought to bring her some flowers and some soup, as you do. That's very kind of her.
Yeah.
However, when I got there, I knocked on the door. A younger man answered the door, which I thought was rather strange considering my auntie is much older. I walked myself in to realize there was clothes on the floor and my auntie seemingly looking very well, not sick at all. I quickly realized what was going on and ran out of there as quickly as possible. I am almost certain my auntie is seeing this younger guy. She has been previously married and remarried and been together with her new partner for the last 4 years.
Wait, so she's with her partner?
And she's so,
she's
but
saying-
long, the auntie is cheating. She's got
believe-
suspicions that the auntie's cheating on her.
As a younger man answered the door,
Yeah.
and when she went in the scene,
This is
obviously,
like
Is there more? Is it?
she goes, I feel like I have to tell someone. What do I do? Please
this
help.
board is one of those ones where you're like might be made up, but like we'll answer it anyway.
I don't know. We're going to answer it anyway. I'm not too sure, but this is just what was sent in.
Yeah.
It was from Abby. So
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I don't even know. Like it's such like it's like a
Like, would you tell someone?
because it's one of your parents' siblings.
Yeah.
So like it's incredibly awkward either way.
Yeah. Fuck. Put yourself in the situation. What would you do?
if I so
Oh, I don't know.
guys, so I would feel a little bit betrayed because she's obviously said no to afternoon tea, which is
Luke just cares
scheduled
about
every
Luke
week.
just cares about the food.
I'm always hungry. So, and then she's gone there and a younger man has answered the door.
Yeah.
It's obviously hard because it's like, it's not your place.
How young
to
are we talking? So just say
Well,
the
I'm not too sure the
we'll
age,
say
but-
the auntie's like 35. Would you say young's like
Maybe in the 25s,
25?
maybe.
I wouldn't think that's bad, personally.
No, I don't think that's bad, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
We're,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking about she has suspicions that the auntie is cheating on her partner.
Oh, so that's, yeah, shit. Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
No, it's just like it's such a first of all fucked up situation
Yeah.
for the auntie to like do in the first place. So you don't condone it.
Yeah.
And second of all, the fact that now their niece or nephew, whatever it is, has seen this unfolding and has been put in this predicament where they don't know what to do. Because I wouldn't know what to do.
What
I
would
think
you?
you'd have a sit down
I'd have
talk
to send
with
in
the
some
auntie.
fucking Big Brother advice.
What would, Tony, what would you do if you saw your auntie cheating?
I genuinely don't know. Like, I would like to think I would.
What the fuck?
Sorry. I don't know. I would like to think I'd make it right and like let the required parties know that this is going on, but I just don't know if I could or how to go about it.
I think what I would do is I would talk to my auntie. It looks like they've probably got a close relationship if they're getting afternoon tea. I would talk to my auntie and be like, I don't believe in what you're doing is right.
Just be like, what the fuck
And
are you doing?
Maybe communicate with her about what's going on. Because the auntie may not be seeing the new partner and there may be some
It may just
complications
be,
around
yeah.
it.
It may not even be that. It may just be a coincidence. Like she might even know the kid, like somehow.
The guy answered the door naked.
Oh, well,
What's brave though?
Yeah.
That's why I have my
That's brave. Yeah,
suspicions
why would
about
the-
this.
why would the guy ask,
I have
like-
my suspicions about this, Abby. I don't know whether you made this
I
up.
feel like this is,
'cause who answered the door naked?
Yeah.
Especially if it's not your
no,
house.
and especially knowing that she has a husband. Imagine the husband like left his keys inside.
He's like,
and then opens
He's
the
like-
door to-
All right, well, Abby, we have absolutely no idea. You have stunned us. I think just talk to your auntie and try to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know if you should cause family drama. Maybe tell your parents. I don't know. I got another one. Hi, how you going? Love your podcast. I was wondering if you could give me some advice on something. I've recently been snapping this girl back and forth a little bit. We always end up at the same parties. I've been seeing her out and around and out and about a little bit. I don't know how to approach her. If so, what do I say? So, how to approach a female.
Also good because I've got one here that's from a girl. How would you want to be approached by girls? A lot of time it's the other way around. So we'll do both.
Definitely.
So I think we'll start with approaching a girl. I think Luke can do
I actually want to start from the other side. How to guys approaching a girl.
All right. Personally, there's two things. When a girl either approaches me or DMs me, I think it's the sweetest thing ever. And I think a lot of girls are scared that they're going to that we're going to either screenshot the DM or or run to our friends and say, oh, look at this. And no, that is not the case at all, especially with my friends. I would definitely call that behavior out.
It's probably more of an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Personally.
It just takes, it's because it's not as popular for a girl to approach a guy and it takes extreme confidence. So that's why I think it's the sweetest thing ever and I'll always give them the time of day and reply and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
What's the worst they can have? It screenshot it, put in your story, tag them.
yeah, that's I think that's a fear for a guy approaching a girl as well. But
Yeah.
I think, no, definitely I love it when a girl just come up confident, knows what she wants, talk to me.
Definitely. When a girl comes up to me and she knows what she wants, I just get this sense of maturity. And I feel like because she's mature, it's already, I can see myself connecting with her.
Yeah. Maturity is huge.
And if she has the confidence to come up to me and be like, hey, how you going? It shows you that she knows what she wants.
Yeah.
So that is kind of
A dominant sort of.
yeah, I feel like that comes across very strong, which I really like, someone that knows what they want.
Yeah.
And you can sense their maturity, and you know that you're going to get along with them.
You know there's going to be no games. You know there's going to be no no funny shit. It's just like, you've come up to me, you know what you want, respect, let's talk.
Yeah, because I personally hate games. I know they can be fun, but I really don't like games.
I know I've dabbled in them in the past.
I understand in the past, may have dabbled here and there in games.
Get
but
straight to the point, I reckon, early.
Definitely.
And then
know what you want,
Yeah.
be confident about it, be confident. Like genuinely worst you can do if you go up to him in person and be like, oh, sorry, like I'm just not interested in seeing someone.
On the flip to here to help, what's his name? Tyler. So Tyler, this is to help you. Going up to a girl, in that moment of time, you have no one, you have nothing. Going up to her, all that you're going to gain, you're either going to gain her number, you're going to gain someone, or you're going to go back with more confidence and more experience. You genuinely have nothing to lose. Going up to a girl and saying, hey, how you going? Like, what's been happening? And you talk to them, you have nothing to lose. They're not going to be like, oh, ill, gross, leave me alone. And if they do that, then
that's a reflection of
them.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to be talking to someone that would say something about that so disrespectfully and rude.
Shout out to one of my friends Nadim. He recently went out and he's a bit of a shy person. So his courage to go up to a girl is huge. Like if he was to do it. He did it on the weekend and got this girl's number. The girl put her name and number in the phone.
Was this the Love Island girl?
Yes. Yeah. He had no idea who she was. And she was like really like pretty apparently, he was telling me. And then anyways, next day he was like a bit shy, was trying to suss her out. Guys and girls, like I didn't know this, but they check the pay ID for the number to see if like it's
if someone calls me or something, I will never answer like a number that's come up. I'll just put it straight through pay ID. That's when I decide whether I'm calling back or not.
Yeah. Well, anyways, he finds out this chick was on Love Island like 2 seasons ago. And now he's scared to message her. And what would you do in his situation?
It is, all right. I've heard heard an episode of the Just for Girls talking about this.
Yeah.
It's intimidating-ish when the girl has like 100K followers or something to message because fuck, they've got every guy in their DM.
This is for me. This is such a lie. When you see that your DM has been delivered, they have seen it. They have 100% seen it. Yes, because
so you reckon still Cartwright?
Because everyone like just previously with other people that I've hung out with, they've checked every single one of their DMs and they of high profile. Even with me, I check all my. I'm not saying I'm high profile, but I check all my DMs.
I found that as well. It's a very common theme that with the high profile people we have met through this podcast and in general, they all check their DMs. So if you want to send someone a DM, it'll be read and it might not be replied to, but it'll be seen.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Shit. I'm fucked.
Because recently the other day I ran into a potential guest that I wanted to get on the podcast and I said, oh, how you doing? She goes, oh, I did see your DM. But even though it's just been undelivered, like it hasn't been open or whatever, she's like, yeah, I saw your DM.
So anyone who's not familiar, when it's in the request on Instagram, they can open it and it won't be seen unless they accept it. So it's like they've definitely seen it. Like,
It's kind of cool.
So going back to helping Tyler out here, you have nothing to lose. Go up to her, and if she's kind about it, then you know that she's someone that you want to hang out with. Just go up to her and say, "Hey, going. I thought you were really pretty."
And the same thing goes for the girl as well. If the girl goes up to a guy and he's an absolute dickhead, then that's a reflection. You don't want to be with a fucking dickhead, do you? So
exactly.
Sweet. So we've got a couple more generalized Big Brother advices which have been sent in. So I'll skip that one. I'll bring that up later. How do you know if they are the right person for you? Like, what is like a concrete thing that you have discovered that you like know or like realize about a person when you know that they're right?
For me, it's family. Like, I love family. If they love family, then I feel like they're instantly the right person.
Yeah, it's a very green flag if they are good with their family.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you?
How do you know if they're the right one for you?
I feel like you just kind of know, like you just think about them all the time. They're like a thought on your mind. You like kind of wake up thinking about them. You go to bed thinking about them. You kind of just like become obsessed with them a little bit. And I feel like for me, that's how I know if I really like them, because I'm fully invested into their life.
Yeah.
And you can, if you like picture yourself in the future, you can see them in your future. Like you can see yourself together in the future. I feel like that's how you know they're the one.
Yeah.
But on the flip, I feel like I'm very like head over heels straight away type. Some people, it takes time for them to see someone in that light. Like they need to really get to know them, really, know their family, know their friends to, really like them and see themselves with them. So in that perspective, I think, I don't know.
For me, it's like you just know by, I think, being genuinely able to picture yourself with them. And if you can do that, then I think it's a massive sign that they're the right person for you. And I think, like Diezel said, if they get along with their parents, especially their mum, I think if they're good with their mum or like on good terms with their mum, treat their mum like a queen.
I say always listen to your heart. Like understand like your head might be in different thoughts. Like say they've got a good career, they're all set up financially, all those situations you might be like, oh, this is a perfect, like he's all perfect, but deep down I know that he's not the one because his personality and I don't match. Yeah. Go with what your heart, deep down and everything will take care of it. Because if you genuinely love someone, you could live under a rock with them and it wouldn't matter because you're with that person.
Exactly.
Okay, so this one is probably the last one. How to tell if a guy likes you. You'll know a big one, 100%. Like 100% of the time, this is like undisputed. If a guy posts you on his story or something, if a guy posts you, he likes you.
That's a lot.
End of story. Like a guy's not going to post you if he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Like, especially if you said he's got other girls online, he's got so much to lose if he posts you. If he posts you, he likes you.
Yeah.
So should we talk about your soft launches on
I'm just going to cut this, man. That was a nice extended version of Big Brother advice. It was good to cover a few more bases and topics. So yeah.
And this is definitely a segment that we do want to extend. So send in your fucked up stories or positive stories.
Real fucked up
stories. And we can help you and give us our advice on what you would do.
Yeah.
Done.
Sweet.
My favorite segment. True or not true? And wow, these boys have been very, very scandalous recently.
Hey, so have you, mate.
So
have you. I got one on
I've
you.
got some goss on you boys.
Yeah, go.
Here we go. Diezel,
Hit me.
your brother has recently contacted me with some concerns. He claims you are still wearing his undies despite learning the hard way. Have you got anything to say for yourself?
We covered it. I don't know if we ever posted it, but we covered this story that you had a habit of wearing your brother's jocks.
And he beat you to the poll because...
Oh, yeah.
Do you still wear them?
Not anymore because I got sponsored by Levant. Thank you. Thanks so much, Levant. I really love those jocks. No, I chucked his jocks on the other day to tease him.
What? To tease him.
To tease him, nah. Sorry, that sounds weird.
Well, so you walk around your undies to tease him.
I used to wear my brother's jocks because I had no jocks. Like it came to the point where I was like, shit, I need jocks. And he chased me around the house and like brutally beat me. Anyways, moments passed. I don't wear his jocks. That's false.
All right, false. Anyway, this is a better story. True or not true, Diezel? Yeah, you're not getting off just with one.
That's light.
You're not getting off lightly.
Yeah.
True or not true, you were spotted at the Frankston cinemas with a special someone.
I also, a bit of mayo to add to this, special someone and the family.
Yeah, well, let me get to my point. You invited your date to the movies to see the new Inside Out. You told me about this.
Yeah.
But failed to mention who and what and some key details. This was also with your whole family, as well as the date. Have you got anything to say for yourself?
Can we say that? Is it fair play?
Nah. Oh.
Can we say this?
So we hear me out. We set up a blind date for my mum and dad. They're broken up. My dad has a girlfriend, like it was a joke.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so my family are weird, but like we love each other. So
you've encouraged your dad to cheat on his girlfriend?
No, he is not cheating on his girlfriend.
But going to the movies with another girl is cheating.
That's my mum.
Your ex-wife.
Yeah, but like
it's a family thing. So we set up my dad. We're like, Dad, we haven't gone to the movies in a while. Invited dad to the movies, and it was like, Mum, we haven't gone to the movies in a while. Invited mum to the movies. They didn't know, so I thought, look, if the exes are getting back, then like maybe I'll.
Oh,
okay, fair enough.
Soft launch.
Soft launch. Tommy.
Yeah.
True or not true? Well, I know this is true, but have you got anything to say for yourself? You somehow struggle with your coordination sometimes, and you've decided to take your phone out to take a photo, of me and the boys. And for some reason, you've whipped it out of your pocket and thrown it about 10 meters behind you. And it's gone down the crack of the deck. And we spent about half an hour on our hands and knees, like underneath the deck at Harlow to try and get your phone.
Yeah, well,
Did you get it?
I don't struggle with my coordination. I sometimes struggle with my coordination when there's extrinsic factors involved in my system, which is the case here. I had some
Liquid substances.
liquid substances. Don't fucking.
You don't fuck him up, mate.
Yeah, I was definitely having a great night, and Luke asked for a photo, so I've literally whipped my phone out too hard to the point I've thrown it up in the air. It's like somehow landed down a crack and under a deck.
And we're on our hands and knees
sorts.
at Harlow, and everyone's looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys doing? I'm like, and he's got a bright green case. That was the only reason we'll be able to find. Can you show your case right now? A bright orange case. He rolled Kermit the Frog. Yeah. So
I got a true or not true for Luke. This is fucking huge. This is huge. Like it's probably the best true or not true.
yeah.
This was only yesterday as well, by the way.
Yes, what did I do yesterday?
Luke Bailey.
Yes.
It's Harrison, yeah. Luke Harrison
Yeah,
Bailey.
Harrison.
Luke Harrison Bailey. True or not true? Last night you were tracking a girl's flight.
Oh,
And he messaged her, I hope you have a safe flight. And she's like, how did you know I was having a flight? And you said, I was tracking it, baby girl.
I did not say I was tracking it, baby girl.
but were you
My-
tracking the flight?
It is true for the flight. My friend is gone
That's
overseas.
such a lie.
I don't know if friends track flights. I think friends just wait for a test.
My friend was going overseas. I thought it would be nice that when she landed, she would see a nice message from me. So I was seeing when she landed. So I was tracking her flight, and I saw that she landed and sent her a message just saying, hope the flight was okay.
That's cute.
That's cute.
That's really cute.
Is
Yeah.
that another soft launch?
No.
Sweet. All right.
Anyways, I said friend. So
That was true or not true, guys. Okay. We're back with some DNM review. This was had mixed reviews, but we'll do it again. So we have the wheel. Are we ready?
last time
get my
Tom
notifications.
absolutely stitched me up so hard.
That was funny. Have you heard from
Shout out
her?
Abby.
No, nothing.
That's so weird when I call someone on your behalf and they just fucking think it's normal.
Yeah.
All right, spinning up.
Who is it? I can't see.
Fuck, it's me.
Show the camera.
Show the
Fuck.
camera.
No, yeah,
Tom.
Tom.
Who do you want to call?
Definitely one of them I can't
one of them.
call.
All right.
All right.
That's my fucking.
Yep, done. That's the one we're
That's
choosing.
my like old one of my best mates' mum.
Ooh.
Ooh, perfect.
Like back in the day.
Do you want to do it?
Do you have one more respin?
Or I can go back to this one though if like.
Nah.
No, you can't go back. You have to. You have to
Can't go
do
back.
this. If you don't want to call your ex best mate's mum,
Yeah, no, I
Spin
don't
it.
think I can. Just
All right.
respin.
Respin?
Respin. Fuck, I hate
you
this
have to do
shit.
this one.
Fuck.
Jane Quinn.
Oh yeah. Who's
that?
That'd be funny as fuck.
Who's that? Who's Jane?
My aunties.
Tom,
Jane, how are you?
good, how are you? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling. Just got a coffee. How are you? I haven't heard from you in a while.
You haven't heard from me?
Yeah, I wanted to say happy birthday for yesterday.
Oh, thanks, man. That's all right. I've been leaving you alone because you're a big star now.
Yeah, have you heard about that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you been following?
I don't watch all of it because...
What the fuck, Jane? You should be all on this stuff. I thought you were my biggest fan.
I am your biggest fan. I'm the one that sticks up for you. I'm the one that's going to go and bash all those haters.
But yeah, so you should, Jane. Fuck them haters.
Guess how I'm going to put you on speaker.
Oh, perfect. Who with?
Tom,
Hey!
it's Liz. So where are you at the minute?
I just got a coffee.
And what's going on in your life? How's the girl scene?
Oh my god, there's so many girls. It's not even funny. Oh my god, I was actually gonna talk to you guys. I thought it'd be funny. You would be a great person to talk to. I have this girl, yeah, but she's a really big fan of the podcast. I don't know what to do.
Who is this?
It's Tom.
Please tell me it's not you.
We're on the podcast. It's a segment where they steal my phone and pick a random contact and call. That's Diesel. That was Diezel. That was fucked. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday for yesterday, though.
Did you pay back?
Yeah, we're in the studio right now.
Hey, Jane.
Am I going to be on the podcast?
Yeah. Excited. All right. Sweet as. I'll call you guys later. No worries.
Oh my!
That was
I couldn't do it. I was about to piss myself.
Don't worry. That was probably. Oh,
Gosh.
What the fuck?
Thank you so much for supporting us this far. This is a wrap on episode 8.
Yeah, it's episode 8.
Wow,
Shit, that
that's
went fast. It's my
that's
favourite
going very fast.
Rebrand soon, baby.
So rebrand soon, nearly the end of season 1. Thank you so much for the support, and we have a huge guest coming next week. Hope you enjoyed.
It's always good to have, just us and a nice little vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
combo.
good.
We hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So, yeah, keep watching, keep supporting. We appreciate it. We see it all. And without further ado,
Yep.
Let's go, baby.
yeah, see
And
you
thanks
guys.
to, what was her name? Are you called?
Jane.
Thanks to Jane for being a good sport.
Fuck, that was awkward.
That was so funny.
See ya.
Thank you. That was good. That was fucked up.